What's up, family? How's everybody doing? If I haven't heard from you guys, or you haven't heard from me in the new year, Happy New Year. I know some of us experienced a tough year in 2019, but we're here, we survived. So it's a Happy New Year, considering what the alternative could be. If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you represent. I'll give a few shout outs and then I'm gonna go in. Let's see what we got here. Also, if you wanna skip the line, jump in the super chat, and we'll make sure your comments get recognized. What we got here? Georgia Get In Connect. Tony Dale. All good. Appreciate you. Miss Michi on patrol. Watch out now. Cocked and ready for the trolls, because you know I'm finna go in on your president and light his ass up. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. He's a glutton. H-Town, South Acres, Turian Grant, what up? Yes, he did put a lot of people in danger. J Mac, what up? What up, Milwaukee, Wisconsin? All right, y'all. I'm going in. Keep your comments coming. I'll come back to the comment section. But I want to jump right on here and go after the Don the Con here. As you know, Don the Con ordered some bombs to be dropped on Iran as he gears up for a definitely tough re-election campaign. He proved that a military strike could definitely get people's attention. And when he killed the general of Iran, Qasem Soleimani, it really triggered a lot of hatred toward America. It actually amped up the hatred toward America and American policies. He did exactly what he accused Obama of trying to do when Obama was running for president. Back in 2011, the Orange Man claimed that Obama would go to war with Iran to get reelected. In fact, he said that Obama, he called Obama, he basically said Obama was incompetent because that's why he was going to go to Iran and, he was going to start a war with Iran because Obama was incompetent and Obama didn't have any negotiating skills. And this is why he was going to go to war with Iran, because he didn't know any better. So this dude basically, I'm gonna tell you something about Trump. What he does, if you really wanna know who Donald Trump is, if you wanna know what he got going on, all you have to do is listen to what he says about other people when he's disrespecting other people, when he's assassinating other people's character. All you have to do is think along those lines about what he's saying, and he is exactly what he accuses other people of being or doing. That is what he is. When he starts talking about Barack Obama is going to start a war with Iran to get reelected because Barack Obama don't have any negotiating skills, and he called himself the great negotiator. You know, he even put a book out called The Art of the Deal, which he did not write. We found out he didn't write. It was another lie in his past. So he puts out this book called Art of the Deal, comes to find out he don't know how to do deals himself. He sold the American public, at least the Republicans and the country folks, on him being a businessman, this great businessman, how he was going to make great deals for America and how he was going to make the economy rebound and everybody's going to make more money and more money than you ever made before in your life. And you're going to be well off. I'd like to stop for a moment and give a moment of silence to all the people who thought they was going to get paid while Donald Trump was in office and who are still struggling financially. All right. Rest in peace, you dummies. Okay, so this is exactly what his words were about Barack Obama on November 16, 2011. He said, "Our president will start a war with Iran because he has absolutely no ability to negotiate. He's weak and he's ineffective. So the only way he figures that he's going to get reelected, and as sure as you're sitting there, is to start a war with Iran." Sounds very familiar, right? He also said, after Barack got reelected, don't let Obama play the Iran card in order to start a war, in order to get elected. Be careful, Republicans. Well, actually, he said that right before he got reelected. And then he said, I predict that President Obama will at some point attack Iran in order to save face. So that never happened. So for years, I'm talking about from 2011 to 2014, he claimed that Obama would go to war with Iran. First, he said to win a re-election. Then he said to save face. That never happened. So here we are, Trump, the president now, and everything he said about Obama turns out to be true about himself. Trump's predictions not only turned out to be false, but the irony is that instead of starting a war, the Obama administration's diplomacy resulted in a multilateral Iran nuclear deal. This is a deal that Donald Trump has spent most of his time in office trying to destroy. If you really watch this dude, everything that he does, he's one of those types that he don't care if America burns. As long as he gets his way in that, and he can be remembered in history as, you know, this great power, this great figure. He don't care if America burns down. That's why he flames he fans the flames of racism, because he don't care. He ain't gonna get busted in the head. He ain't gotta worry about getting popped up. He's safe. He over in the White House, he got all the security all around him. You know, he's flying, 30,000 feet in the air. He ain't worried about it. He looking down on everybody else fighting and doing all of this bickering and stuff. He's safe. His daughters is safe. His sons are safe. He good. I don't know how safe Melania is around those Secret Service agents. This guy's kind of look a little buff. Get up. Yeah. What y'all think going on around there? So it's no secret by now that many of Trump's attacks on his political foes are projection. Basically, this dude, when he talked about Biden and his corruption, the truth was that, or the truth is that Trump is one of the most corrupt presidents of all times. You know, he called Obama a total patsy for Russia, even though he's the one who's always sniffing under Putin's butt. And he has never once uttered a bad word about Putin. I wonder why. Remember when he attacked Hillary Clinton? You know? Remember? He attacked Hillary Clinton for purportedly silencing women in regards to her husband's sexual misconduct, the charges against him for sexual misconduct. But Trump himself, at the same time, had his lawyers paying off women to be quiet. All of those payments for all of those affairs. He was going up in chicks raw and everything while he was married. This is Donald Trump. This is the real Donald Trump. All this other stuff is fallacy. It's fake. So check out this report right here. It says the U.S. had intel on Qasem Soleimani, intel that Qasem Soleimani was in multiple countries in the region, planning specific attacks on U.S. interests, including U.S. personnel. A congressional source briefed by the Trump administration tells CNN. The source said that the U.S. had intel that as this individual got to Baghdad and was with a top official with Hezbollah, not Hezbollah, but Hezbollah. The source said that the intelligence suggested that Iranians' plans were maturing and it became a strategic time to take him out. So y'all know this sounds a lot like the reports that came in after 9/11, talking about how Saddam Hussein was responsible for 9/11 and how bin Laden was responsible for 9/11. You know, we actually said bin Laden was responsible for 9/11, but it was all, these type of reports come out all the time. You can't really trust the information. They do this stuff all the time. They did the same thing when they took out Fred Hampton and other members of the Black Panther Party, whose only crime was empowering and protecting Black communities from state-sanctioned violence. That was their only crimes. But the way that they kill you, the way that they get rid of you is that they will put out false information. They put out the propaganda to get the propaganda machine going and start telling people how crazy you are and how you're going to plot to kill people in America. You're going to kill Americans, innocent Americans. And all of a sudden, many Americans are so stupid, they never question anything. They just go by anything that the propaganda machine tells them. And they just automatically believes or they want to believe. And it's like, they turn, in fact, I was about to say they just turn and look the other way, but they don't look the other way. They actually they go charge, like, yeah, let's get him. Good for that guy, good, yeah. They do that, pump their fist and get excited. But they don't question anything. They just automatically, like, all they gotta do is scare them. All they gotta do is put out some scare tactics. That's what Trump is doing right now. And he's going to continue to do that all the way through. He's going to tell the American people, look, he's never been engaged in a war. We've been doing this, dealing with Iran now for X amount of months. And, you know, we ran exercises over here and here. Let me finish the job that I started. And we got them all, but we're right there. We're almost right there Just, I just need to get this second term to finish the job. And Americans are so stupid. They're so stupid that they don't even consider the fact that, well, we wouldn't even be in this position if this damn fool hadn't bombed on Iran in the first place. That's how stupid they are. Imagine giving someone a promotion who destroyed your business. Imagine having somebody as a manager in a managerial position, and they are responsible for your company being in the dumps. Your company goes all the way like this. And the same person who put the company in that position says, give me 4 more years and I'll fix it. Just give me 4 more years. Just trust me. The guy who irrationally called for the bombing and, with this erroneous information, and I called for them to be, this country to be bombed. Just give me 4 more years and I'll make it better. Give me 4 more years. I know I destroyed the company, and I know the company had been going well for 100 years. And, I came in and I trashed the whole thing, and I got our reputation around the world. Our customers don't trust us anymore. Our reputation looks very, very bad. And I know I did it. I created all this mess, but give me 4 more years and I'll make it better. You would be a damn fool to do that. So Americans are a bunch of damn fools, because that's what many of them will do. Some of them are even out there talking about, well, Iran got the ability to have sleeping cells, to have these sleeper cells to set up sleeper cells, and they're going like, Iran has the ability to set up sleeper cells. American allies are at risk, and the American people are at risk, and so that's why he has to do what he has to do. So Iran has the ability to set up sleeper cells, which are basically these groups and individuals who they can put in place, who are weaponized to be able to attack, at the to be able to attack on cars. Like, all they gotta do is make the car boom, and then they can start attacking and blowing up things, terrorizing, whatever they can do. But don't America have that same capability? Isn't the Iranian people also at risk? What makes America so much better than Iran? What makes them right and Iran wrong? Might. That's it. Might. That's it. Might. America got the bombs and the guns and the drones and all this type. They got all that. That's it. So basically, we dealing again with the it's survival of the fittest. It's just like in America, like right here with the police force against the communities, against the people. What makes the police, the law enforcement, right? Might. They're not right. It's the might. They're corrupt. Every law enforcement, every agency in America is corrupt. Every law enforcement agency in America is corrupt. Every single one of them. And that is because the leadership starts at the top. That's because the leaders are corrupt. And it's harder to get rid of the leaders than it is the people that's under them. So what they do is they allow the people under them to take the fall. They're the passies. So when something goes wrong, keep the person up under them take the fall. And the ones at the top, they continue to stay at the top for years and years and years. The problem, in America, America's biggest problem, is America is a bully, and we have a bully mentality. That's why bullying is so pervasive in schools. You know, like people get shocked when they hear about bullying in schools. Bullying in schools are just a microcosm of American society. Bullying is accepted in America. Bullying, in fact, some people actually admire bullies. Like a lot of people, when they see America doing certain things, they know America being a bully, but because they're Americans, they figure like they're not going to be, as long as they ain't getting bullied, then, you know, it's cool. So they don't mind America going over, taking people land and taking people oil and stealing their resources and killing people and all that stuff, as long as they're on the side that America's on. They're on the winning side. They don't care, but they will care once that killing start. And I predict that it's going to be a whole lot of killings, tens of thousands of people going to die as a result of what dude did. Now that they don't want to talk about. See, it's cool right now because everybody think, oh yeah, Iran, oh, we got that, we got this. But they ain't ready for the aftermath. I want y'all to keep that same energy. When them body bags start coming back to America under those planes filled, keep that same energy because it's coming. I can guarantee you that. And all you people that's signing up for the military, keep that same energy because it's coming. I'm talking about the gun holders, like, yeah, I'm ready to shoot something, kill something. Keep that same energy when they have you over there, when you over there and the bombs go off, because it's coming. I feel sorry for the people that sign up for the military, just getting in there just to go to school or be able to pay their bills, you know, get in there and get out. Some of them gonna get caught up in Iran, and they're not coming home. Well, they're coming home, but they're either gonna come home, you know, in pieces, or they're not gonna be found at all. This is the reality. So, you ever wonder why America don't mess with China or Russia? America don't like China. America don't like Russia. China and Russia do all kind of stuff. I mean, China and Russia basically do a lot of the stuff that America does. Like America has grave human rights violations, like the human rights violations that happen right here in America every day. Just taking into account what they do to Black folks right here. It's kind of stuff that America would use as an excuse to go bomb somebody else. So who bombs America when they doing that, when Americans are doing the people wrong in America, when the American government and law enforcement in America is riding over people, killing people unjustly? Who rides on America? This is why the UN is useless, because they have never punished America for America's crimes against humanity. They have never punished America. No country out there got the balls to call themselves punishing America for what they did to Black folks in slavery. That's why the UN is useless. It has no bite whatsoever. But they're not gonna run that game on China or Russia, because they know if they try that shit with Russia or China, that World War III, it's a wrap. Life as they know it is going to be over, and they know it. They know it. So they're not going to ever, if they ever try that with Russia or China, you can go ahead and kiss everybody, go ahead and say your prayers, kiss everybody goodbye, because it's a wrap. It's over. This is why you know America is a bully, because they're always talking about the conditions in China, how China do people bad and how they do this and kill people, and how Koreans, you know, shoot people, kill their own people, all this stuff. They're always talking about that kind of stuff, but they ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna mess with them because they know what's gonna happen. They know. How you gonna be a country and then I'm a country? How you gonna be a man? I'm a man, you're a man. I tell you, you can't have no gun in your house, but I can have all the guns I want. I can have an arsenal. I can have an arsenal in my house. I can have guns all over the wall, decorating the walls. I can have a tank in the backyard. I can have drones. I can have a bomb. I can have anything I want. But you can't even have a slingshot in your house. I tell you, you can't have a slingshot in your house. And if I get mad at you what you gonna do? That means I can roll on you anytime I want to. We live in a type of place where it's survival of the fittest. So these are the type of things that happen when you have people. That's why they say power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. Don't you think America has absolute power? How are you going to be a country and tell another country that you can arm yourself to the teeth, but another country can't arm themselves? And the other country is supposed to trust that you won't roll, you're not going to ride on them if you get angry with them. The other country is supposed to accept that you're not going to ride on them and that you are going to use your responsibility as the country with all the might. You're going to use that responsibility. You're going to use that position responsibly. Come on, man. That double standard going to play out one day. It's going to play out one day. See what y'all saying. China White in the house checking in. What's up, China? That's right. Become a member. Become a member. Click that join button. If you don't see the join button, click on the link in the description. Of course, Trump is jealous of Obama. Obama ain't no angel, but man, they just always Obama. I never heard anybody talk about, I never heard a current president talk about a former president as much as I hear him and his minions talk about Obama. Every time you say something about Trump, well, Obama, well, what about Obama? Well, Obama. Well, y'all sound like some girls. Well, some of y'all are girls, but the rest of y'all got male parts, but you still sound like girls. Well, what about Obama? That's like a boyfriend always bringing up, like when you fall short of your duties with your woman and you bringing up the old boyfriend, what the old boyfriend did and didn't do. That's basically what they sound like. And speaking of boyfriends, Trump act like he want to be Barack boyfriend or something. You know, he act like want to be a boyfriend. He always talking about him. I could never be doing all that. He just always, well, Obama, what about, I'm you the president of the United States and you keep reminding people of the other president? Very insecure. Never seen such an insecure narcissist. I found a troll. Gotta get him, y'all. Gotta get him. I always like it. I tell y'all all the time, I like it when I get my trolls because I get to get rid of them and they don't know they gone until they gone. Like, but they be listening to me talk about getting ready to get rid of them, right? And they don't know which one I'm getting rid of. They don't know if they're the one or not until they go. So here we go. Here we go. Gotcha, sucker. Later. Yeah, I love it, man. Love it. All right, fam. So, absolute hypocrites. There we go, fam. I'm out. I got to move around. Yeah, I had to make this short because I got a date with my daughter tonight. So I got to get up out of here. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And we'll pick back up on this story because it is definitely going to be developing over the next few months. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's going to be real bad out there, y'all. Man, it's going to be really bad. No more talk.